how to actually budget time as a lazy high schooler. If you want to do more things in your free time, or you just feel like you're always unproductive, or if you just want to be more productive and get your life together, hi, I'm a lazy high school student, but I still manage my academics, exercise, and have some extra free time. This is my schedule from about 1 to 2 years before, and this is what my schedule looks like now. In this video is just going to be tips and things that I just recommend. So here's a quick outline of the video because you're lazy and you don't want to watch the whole video. Maximizing your free time and minimizing your work time is the most basic idea of what you want to do. It sounds simple, but it doesn't really work out. I recommend scheduling your day. It sounds stupid, but you should try it. If you don't write it down and if you don't look at it daily, you're never going to be able to recreate your daily life. By scheduling your day, you're telling yourself that you're going to allocate certain portions of time to this, and to this. And it might not do much in the beginning, but by having it there, you have a relative idea of what your ideal day should look like. Being able to visualize your ideal day just makes it 10 times easier to just settle into a new daily life. Be fast and efficient during your work time. The faster you get your work done, the more free time you have, obviously. I recommend allocating a certain amount of time per assignment to increase focus. Focus is going to be your best friend. Do your assignment when you can and not when it's due. If you do this, you'll enjoy doing the homework because you have more control over the learning process while also not being controlled by the deadline. Getting your homework done as soon as possible is just the best thing to do. Sleep enough. I can't stress how much sleep is important. Sleep is just essential. If you don't sleep, you can't focus. You have to create a balance with your life and sleep. On average, I sleep about 6 hours a day. It's enough to keep me awake and focused in the morning, but it's not to the point where I'll doze off every single day. Staying energized and motivated while not taking naps is probably the hardest thing that I have, at least. I'll catch myself doing everything that I need to in my day, but I'll just be ridiculously tired. And so I'll just fall asleep and I'll waste like 2 hours of free time that I just earned. My tip for this is to just drink coffee or any type of sugar/caffeine. Also, make sure you eat properly. You need the energy to stay focused and awake. Caffeine will keep you awake. Actual food will just keep you going. By the way, I only recently started brewing my own coffee and holy shit, I am just so focused and so awake. It's crazy. Don't lie on your bed, don't lie down, and go on social media. Social media is going to consume your time. I recommend deleting social media or logging out of your account. I strongly recommend this if you want to minimize your work time. The amount of times where I just go on my phone, check social media, and just loop through the same 3 apps over and over and over and over again just wastes so much time. Just get rid of it. Write down your goals and constantly remind yourself of what you're aiming for. And I know this sounds cheesy, but if you don't have a purpose, everything just becomes harder. For me personally, when I have to run a mile before my martial arts class, at the point of giving up, I just remind myself of my goal to be just a better fighter, and that keeps me going. You have to want your goal. If you can engrave that into your head, it'll just be so much more easier to keep going. Just reminding yourself of what you want, just desiring that in your head, it's just gonna push you forward, and it's just gonna make everything 10 times more easier. Now, this is the point where you can slip up and just fuck up everything that you worked for. Maintaining consistency. It all comes down to this. Well, my recommendation to maintain your change in lifestyle is to just do it every day, if not every 2 days in a row with 1 day break. The more you do it in a row, the harder it is to break the habit. If you can create the habit of just doing everything in your day, you will just find that automatically you'll just change and adjust to your new daily life. Here's some extra things that I wanted to mention. Like I said before, delete social media. I strongly believe social media is just so bad. It just diverts so much attention and time away from time that you could be using to read a book, to do, whatever you want, do homework, all of that type of stuff, right? I think it's important to note that doing this is gonna involve a good amount of sacrifices. So yes,